Hi, welcome back to another video and chapter 3, first day of our holiday. Sit back, relax and enjoy. So our first morning in Greece is outside waiting for us. So after freshening up best we can and putting our summer wear on, we open the front door and feel a wee breeze which felt fantastic after a hot and sultry night. Then we see where we are actually staying. Literally 100 yards from the beach and sea, with just a small track road in between. Wow, we thought, we're in paradise. There was no restaurants or supermarkets close by back then, just a few apartments and studio blocks, but it really felt stunning. I woke up with a few bites, unfortunately, and being young and a novice at this no insect repellent was packed. I didn't have a clue. Anyway, first port of call was a supermarket. We thought, let's get some supplies for the room, especially drinking water. So about a 10-minute walk brought us to Sidari centre and we hit the first supermarket. We got what we needed and went to the till. The lady noticed a couple of bites on my arm and asked if we had protection. I shook my head in the best Greek I knew, which was very little. She took me over to a shelf and pointing at a mozzie plug and said, "You have in your room?" We said no. She said, "Very good for room." So we bought it along with some repellent and bite cream for my bites. When I got my money out, I had no real clue what was what, and as far as the drachma was, I went to give her a big note. She said, no, you give me that one. Be careful in the discos, they may rip you off. I thought, bloody hell, but I can honestly say that was the first time I fell in love with the Greek people. That lady was so nice to us and genuinely had our best interest at heart. We headed back to the apartment and dropped off the water and other bits we got before grabbing our towel, sun cream and headed over to the road to the beautiful golden beach and stunning blue Ionian Sea. So a few hours chilling on the beach on our first afternoon in Sidari was had before we strolled back to the apartment for a shower and to get ready to go out and see Sidari by night for the first time properly. We went out early evening and popped into the first bar we saw, and that's where I had my first bottle of Amstel. At that point, I thought Amstel was a Greek beer, as I'd never heard of it, or at this point in my life, I'd never been to Amsterdam or Holland. So I never thought it being Dutch. But it was a nice tipple, and I must admit, I really enjoyed it. Anyway, we drank that and moved on. As we were strolling along, I said, "Is that the girls that was on the bus on arrivals last night?" Jason says, "Yeah, I think so." As that, our eyes met across Sidari's main street. "How romantic," I hear you say. We smiled and accidentally on purpose bumped into them. Not literally, of course. "Hello there. You come here often," I said. Oh dear, I can hear you all saying. It was a hi, how are you, and those awkward words when boy meets girl. We had a wee chat and clicked straight away, but our tummies were rumbling, so boys being boys, our tummies were more important at this point, so we said we'd catch you later. So off for food we went. Now back then, I was a fussy bugger, and some say I still am. So it was half a roast chicken and chips for me. Yes, adventurous, I know. We then went to the bar next door. We could hear singing, so thought we would see what was going on. Karaoke was going on. So we got a drink and sat down, but within minutes the DJ came over. "You singing tonight, lads?" "Singing? Singing? Yeah, you're on holiday, give it a go," he said. I looked at Jason in horror. Anyway, we put our name down for Hotel California, as we knew that one. About 10 minutes later, our names were called. The usual, "Where are you from?" etc, etc. Then the song started. I looked at Jason and thought, this is not what we asked for. The DJ was like, when you're ready, lads. So in a tone-deaf sound, is the only way I can describe our singing, we started to sing not Hotel California, oh no, California Dreaming. Neither of us had ever heard of the song, so you can imagine how bad it was. But hey, we got a standing ovation. I'm sure I heard someone shout, you can clear off now from the back. Wouldn't blame them. Anyway, you have to laugh. So my first experience of karaoke was a song we hadn't asked for, but even worse, we didn't know. But you have to laugh. And hey, you're miles from home with people you will never see again. Anyway, let's get to the disco, we said. At least my dancing was better than my singing back then. Back then, the main disco was called Caesar's Nightclub. I believe it closed down in the early noughties, but did reopen as C for Caesars or something like that. It felt like a big round-shaped conservatory, but I have to admit, it was a great place with great music. I vividly remember dancing to KLF, for those that remember KLF, on a shelf that ran outside the building, forgive me. No glow sticks, but we did buy the t-shirts, which had fluorescent writing in pink and green, I remember. I think we bought one of each. We did look out for the girls, but nowhere to be seen. So we danced till 1 a.m. Rock and roll. Then a 15-minute stagger got us back to the digs and our room. And that was our first day and night of our holiday, our odyssey and our adventure in Sidari. Next, it will be chapter 4 and the friendship. But on that, as always, thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Look after yourselves, look after those around you, and we'll catch you in the next video.